Alright, YouTubers, Fernbark here. Gonna do a little unboxing for you, because if there's one thing I've learned on YouTube is people like watching other people take things out of boxes. So what I have here is a device that's going to solve an important problem for me up at Morning Wood. Specifically, sanitation. So what's inside this box is a composting head from Head. And I picked this one largely on price point features. Oh, it's like glued. Here we go. Okay, so it's packed in there pretty nice. So these guys didn't fool around. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to put 2 containers. Anyhow, I'll read the directions. This is just some pieces that come with it that I dropped. And let me see if I can get this removed. Oh. Alright, that's like a nice professional video production. Alright. Anyhow. That's vent hose. Yeah, still need the redirections. But anyhow, it's your basic squat and go. More on this later. Okay, the basic premise is when you're using this device, composting toilets work most efficiently when you can separate the liquid from the solid. So what you have is a funnel area here where the liquid catches and drains into a liquid catching container, and then number 2 goes into your composting material, which you know, a lot of people use peat moss or there's some other things, sawdust. I'll show you what I'm going to use in a little bit later. And then basically when you're all done, I lost my lid already. There we go. You just put this back over the top. No, you're supposed to close this. And then put your handle on and you give her 15-20 spins, and that's going to move the composting material over the nasty bits. And then, whoops, then when we open this up all the way, this is just basically a 5-gallon bucket, and you can lift this out and take it to dispose of it. And then urine goes into this container, and what's handy about this is, you know, you can get these. This is not expensive, so if I have to replace this, all I got to do is drink a gallon of water. Alright, I just put in about half a container of composting material, and I left the blade exposed just so you can see what it looks like when it's turning, to kind of more demonstrate what it does. Oops, I should have. Okay, it's not working with the lid in the way. But anyhow, let me see if I can do it by hand. It's just gonna swirl everything inside this bucket around and mix what you drop in there underneath the compost material. Okay, in the interest of science, I've dropped a deuce in the BoonJon, and I'm going to go through the flushing procedure. be ready. It's a real deuce. Well, I'm presuming if this little piece of cardboard had some more weight, it would be sinking down to the bottom. Alright, try number 2, a 5 inch by 1.25 inch piece of wood. If I can get that sucker to sink. Getting better coverage. And of course, if it were moist, it would be getting more of the material sticking to it. But now you see why they say to spin it 15 and sometimes you read 20 times. Make sure you get full overlapping coverage. On the BoonJon by Seahead. I'm going to try it out in the camper for a little bit before I take it up to the property. I got to build it a little place for it to live. So a lot going on up there. There's a lot of clearing I got to do, so it's taking me some time, and it's a long drive up there. And I also work full time, so it's not going as fast as I'd hoped. But here's just a little video for you anyways. Hope you like it.